I listen to a lot of talk radio and stuff, and some ideas bounce around my head. Um, this has been a test. It's a test for absentee voting for, whatever party. All these parties offended their base in doing this test, but they all started doing it. It's like no one's going to want to go. And it might be progressivism, and maybe just the union's tired of voting for any party, because Republicans do shut down the union, so the union's not going to go over there. And Democrats, they endorse child molesters, and sometimes they endorse everybody in the big city, basically. But, and that leads to contradictions. And so, yeah, it's a lot of people in the big city in a small place. So it's easy to look at it real dumb and not see what it is. Anyway, it's all been a setup for absentee voting and a third party. The government's trying to grow. Us as a people, hopefully. I'm stuck. I'm stuck between the me that knows this is a setup, but then there's the me that knows that we're setting ourselves up, and then there's the other me that knows that China doesn't have to do anything except for nudge, and we're there. So it's like China's not doing nothing, of course, because they don't have to do anything. To do this, though, they would have to do the pen and paper setup. They would have to ignore the internet. They would have to mess with Facebook and all them people and social. It's fine, but they still probably had to do a lot of groundwork and a lot of other stuff if they did anything, which they don't have to. Regrets. You guys got to stop hating on old people and fat people and losers, or people that they see. If someone has, the thing is about this world, if someone has time on their hands, they don't listen to the establishment to give them what they need. But if someone doesn't have any time on their hands, they're doing stuff as fast as possible to fulfill the required resources, to fulfill the resources of other people. And so they're constantly doing something, and in order not to violate other people's existence rights and other such things, not to totally destroy the system, but help it. In order to help the system at all, they have to keep moving, and they can't make any individual decisions. That's old. That's an old story. That's old crap. That's old, way older than I was born, than I'd ever be. But I just want to say it. And I lost my orange. I'm going blue. I love lighting effects, and everyone hates lighting effects. They don't want any lighting effects in their videos. It's like I've seen it all the time before. And it's just the lighting's different. It's the sun. It's like global warming. Now I did a global warming video where I went to the hot angle of the house at a certain time, and I got a headache just making that video. I mean, I overheated and almost died just standing out there, just because of the angle of the sun. And like it was all whited out almost, and I was wearing a wig, and it was ridiculous. And I hate this wall back here because it's all messed up. I followed all the holes that were already there because it's an apartment, so I just put thumbtacks in the holes that were already there. It's all, kind of have to tape the stuff up there, and then I'd like to add another item, everything would be disordered. To take away an item would bring back the order to the items up on that wall, which is very important. And it's like what was most popular, though, was a blank wall. When I started making videos, the most popular thing was a blank wall. And now it's nothing. And now everybody's got to have like a library behind them, a shelf covered in their collectibles from GameStop or anywhere else. Like, hot topic. Making videos, it puts me out of breath. I can't breathe, I'm so fat and obese.